Yeah, so what's been going on this weekend then? We've got to talk about sport, I take it, because Premiership just started again. There was a big UFC event. There was boxing on. Where do we start? Who wants to kick us off?
Well, all right, let's get it over and done with. Let's talk about the football, yeah. Let's talk about the football. All right.
Mister, we're going to do better this season. You started the season. No, but how are you going to continue this season?
Brother, listen to me. You started the season how you're going to continue.
We won. We won.
Yeah, you won. Yeah, you won. You won't win all the time like that because, Man United had you brothers up.
Yeah, I already said to Leon, they deserve the point. I'm not even saying that we should have.
No, they deserve 3 points.
No. You're going too far. You're going too far. You're going too far.
Why? Why not? Why not?
Because they didn't play obviously good enough to score. So they didn't deserve 3 points, but they deserved a point. So
I think we did really well, but the fact is your goalkeeper was on point today as well.
Yeah. Well, that's part of the team.
On point. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to... Exactly. I mean, our goalkeeper wasn't. Do you get what I'm saying? And he's part of the team. And he's the one who basically, I don't know what he was doing, bruv, but he was under pressure. Like a goalkeeper, bruv. He was just slapping the ball.
You know what?
Slapping the ball for?
That goalkeeper, when that goal went in, it was such a bad mistake by the goalkeeper that I was waiting for VAR to disallow the goal.
I was as well,
VAR?
to be fair.
Do you know what I mean?
That's what I was thinking as well.
Has he done it? Where's the VAR? But it was the goalkeeper. When I saw it, I was like, oh my days.
But but he done that. He done that in the League Cup as well, though.
Yeah,
same keeper, didn't he?
He's traumatized, bro. He doesn't know what to do.
So what happened to Onana? What happened to Onana? My man, Onana. Would he have saved that though? Would he have saved that?
He's not any better.
Our goalkeeper issue is mad, bro. Both of them are terrible.
West Ham just got a new goalkeeper. Did you see his performance yesterday?
He let him free, didn't
he? Yeah. Well, I know he let him free goals. Yeah,
mate. It was like Sunday League style goalkeeping, man. Yeah. You just bought him for millions of pounds.
I saw the Sunderland striker. He did the FIFA celebration where you just jump and stop and then do your head shake.
Because he couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe that went in. He was like,
he did that on you, man. That was crazy.
He was passing out from the back door, wasn't it? Or like a couple of times they just got kind of nicked in midfield and then quickly turned
West Ham.
Yeah.
West Ham. No. It was like corners, headers, 2 headers, like from corners. No, from crosses.
Yeah.
That should have been defended. Like, what are you doing? Do you know what I mean? We got like 3 centre backs that they've just bought newly, and they were just like on a stroll.
Did you go to the match? Did you go to the match, Shug?
No, mate. I'm not.
You didn't go. Okay, no.
I'm not going there. No.
It was up in Sunderland, yeah.
They let me down though. They let me down because I don't know if you guys are aware of the William Hill betting. I mean, there's other betting apps out and available.
We're not sponsoring.
Gamble Aware and Stop When the Fun Stops and all of that. But I don't know if you know that William Hill are doing the pick a team to win each week, and the longer you go on, you're in the runnings to win. I think it's like $500,000 or something like that.
Well, you just got to pick one club to win every week.
But you can only pick a team once.
Okay, that sounds interesting.
As it goes on. Well, so I had a list and I looked at all the teams and I thought, West Ham against team just promoted. My first pick was West Ham.
You didn't bet on West Ham, did you?
You're
mad.
I'm out.
Are you mad?
You're mad. Even a West Ham fan.
I support West Ham and I would never bet on them to win.
Oh, you can't even see it. West Ham. My first pick. I'm out of the running already.
So you're out of it already from week 1.
So you can't join in now. You got to wait till next season to start again.
Nuts.
Oh, so I can't even join this next week. So they won't let me. No. I didn't know about this one. That sounds like an interesting one actually, because I think you could. So how does that work then? Because there's only 20 teams. So does it after 20? Do you go back to the start or what?
After 20, then basically, if there's more than one person in, then you're all sharing the pot. But essentially, each week...
Oh, they're not expecting you to get to 20, basically.
No. Because if they draw, you don't go through. It's win only. They have to win.
Okay. Yeah, that's an interesting one. That is an interesting one. Okay. I'm going to have to look out for that next season now. That sounds good. But yeah, no.
Right, so we got West Ham out of the way. We got West Ham out of the way now. Yeah.
Let's
talk about the biggie. No, actually, let's.
All right, no, but wait. But before we get West Ham out of the way, where do you think you're going to finish this season? Then, realistically, no. All jokes aside, where do you think you guys will finish?
15th.
Really? I wasn't expecting that. Okay, you think you're going to do that bad? So what's the problem there then? There must be for you to say that. You must be seeing.
It's Graham Potter.
No. If you look at Graham Potter, look around you. Look at the other managers that are vying for the same points. Look at the other teams. Look at the other players. Yeah, come on. Like you can't even look. You got the Liverpools of the world. You got the Man Cities of the world. You got the Arsenals. You got the Chelseas now. Yeah, even the Brightons. Like,
but you're not a team.
But you've never been competing with them mans anyway.
You notice how I didn't mention Man U. You notice how I did not mention Man U. Do you notice how I did not mention Man U?
Everyone hates us, bruv. That's obvious.
No, but you know what? I think Man U are top 4 this season.
That's what I said to Leon earlier. But wait, going back to West Ham though, in all seriousness, you're not a team that when I see that fixture come up, I'm thinking that's just straight 3 points. Because you have turned us over. You have caused us trouble in the season. And usually, if you do the job on us, it's usually the next couple of matches as well. We stumble as well. So it's not just that match. Usually it affects our next game. I mean, don't get me wrong. Last season, I think we scored like 10 goals past you at the end of the season. But usually...
You was dying for this episode, weren't you? How long ago did you actually create those words?
He's got notes, bro.
He just wanted to just talk those words.
No, but usually it's not an easy fixture. That I'm giving you
got your Arsenal top on as well. You joker. He's got his Arsenal top. Where's your cap? Let's talk about usually... Millwall lost 3-0.
Out of all the London teams, that's the one game that I think to myself, okay, that could be a bit of a stumble, could be a draw, could be a loss. You know, you did beat us last season, not this last season, but the season before.
But you messed up our season.
So is West Ham your bogey team then?
Kind of. It's definitely in there as one of the teams. It's definitely one of the teams because I think they play
bogey team as well, and you know that, innit?
Yeah, because they're a strong team. When they want to be, they're a strong team, and they're one of them teams.
So they only turn up for the big teams, basically.
I think so. I think that's what their problem is that they see the fixture and think, right, we'll have some of that, and they come in. They treat it like it's an after match brawl. You know, the hooligans. You know, you've seen that film. Was it the Green Street or whatever? They treat it like that. They look at those fixtures and think we'll have some of that. So they come into those games ready to play real football. But then they'll play Sunderland, who just come up and get waxed 3-0. I couldn't believe it when I saw 3-0. I was like, hold
on. Right, listen, it was 0-0 at halftime. Yeah, and it was quite an even game at the first half. But then the second half, like as soon as they scored, which was a goal, like in one of them hanging headers, like
I saw the goals.
The header, how's it going in? And did you see the way it went round the goalkeeper? Right?
Yeah.
No, the goalkeeper should have had that. I would have had that, right? So as soon as that happened, there was no bite. There was no right. Let's fucking get a goal back. Let's fight. No, it's like the heads all went down, and then they scored another goal. It was all right. It's a good header, another header, but then. They just went to sleep, bro. Sorry, I'm not crying.
What business have they done in the summer, though? What business?
Yeah, we had a good pre-season. We had a good pre-season. I think we only lost once against Man U, 1-0 or something like that. That was it. We bought a new goalkeeper, and he was dog shit, mate.
But outfield players as well. Like who's coming in or who like. That's what I think is the problem.
That guy, that Kudus guy, man, he's not going down well.
He went to Tottenham, didn't he?
Yeah, and he's just like the way he's talking, like he don't know. Do you know what I mean? You have to have some respect for your previous employer. That's the way I see it, especially if you're a footballer and you're playing in the same league. You can't just jump to Tottenham and then just start saying things like, "Yeah, I can now express myself because I've got players around me." So what? He didn't have players around him last season that were paying him wages every week, bags of money. Yeah, and now he wants to go to Tottenham. Yeah, and say that now he can express himself.
But this is the player power. This is the players now. Like even with the whole Liverpool Isak thing, I swear he's taken out a restraining order against the manager. Like, so he can't actually physically play because he can't be anywhere near the manager legally. So it's
he's got a contract. He's got a contract. He's got a contract for 3 years.
So
I heard a mad stat today though when we were playing Manchester United. It was the guy on the commentating said that despite how much we spent this season, Manchester spent, I think it was 10 or 20 million more than Arsenal this season. And apparently since Fergie's left, they've spent £1 billion on strikers alone, which is nuts. And none of those strikers, since Fergie have left, he said, since Fergie's left, those strikers that they've purchased have only now, like consecutively over all the seasons, scored 20 goals. That's a crazy stat. So,
well, do you know what I heard? I heard now they're using AI instead of scouts. So basically, they just tell AI, yeah, we're looking for a young up-and-coming midfielder who's got potential to do X, Y, and Z.
Is that football teams across the board? Are you talking about Man United only?
No, across the board, bruv.
Okay.
Yeah, and Man United, but across the board, not just Man United, across the board. So, like, you're thinking about this AI thing that's coming in. You're using it to find players with potential.
But I feel like people were doing that, though.
Coming up with brothers they never heard of, and the brothers are doing it when they buy them. Do you know what I mean? So you've got to trust the AI now. Don't trust the scout. The guy in the cap.
So this thing's just saying, yeah, we found a guy in Sao Paulo. He's like 18 years old. No one's heard of him, but you should buy this guy now.
Yes, like FIFA. Like FIFA manager.
That's the football manager.
Yeah, that's literally what I'm saying. People have been doing that in football manager for years.
That's crazy. But this is real life now.
They're saving money on like transportation. They got to fly and go and look at the dude. This is tell AI. And AI say, yeah, suggest him. And then they'll go and have a look. And they'll say, yeah.
But what other games as well? What other games did you guys watch? Did you watch any other games? Like
I watched Match of the Day yesterday because I was busy yesterday, so I only managed to catch Match of the Day at the end.
Richarlison. Got to talk about Richarlison.
He did.
From Bournemouth.
I mean, I don't want to talk about Spurs, but he definitely. It wasn't just the Bournemouth game. The game before that as well that they had in their pre-season. Not pre-season. The European Cup game. Yeah.
Goal of the season contenders.
The bicycle kick.
There was two of them yesterday.
Yeah, he did well. I mean, I'm not going to big up Spurs, but I mean, they definitely look like they might be doing a thing. But we all know it's Spurs, so they look like they're going to do a thing, but they're not going to.
No, that second goal.
You can't call them. You can't do that now because they've won the.
They've won one trophy, so you can't do that.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying, bro. Come on, man.
They nearly won two.
Spursy now.
I don't
they should have won two.
They're still Spurs. Man. They literally just threw it away to PSG.
Stop hating. At least they had it to throw away.
Yeah,
they didn't even have it to throw away.
In the last minute.
They had it to throw away.
Shut up.
They had it to throw away.
We'll see.
What did Arsenal have? Arsenal were barren,
Shut
and
up.
if Arsenal...
I love it when people who've won nothing like to talk about something.
What do you mean? West Ham have won a European trophy.
The Confederation Cup.
Yeah, it's a cup though, isn't it, bro?
The Confederation Cup.
Yeah,
I suppose you've got to be in it to win it. But if we were in that league, we would win that cup as well. But we're not in that league. We're going for bigger things.
Yeah, you can travel to the fish and come back.
You got bigger fish to fry, bro. But yeah, other than the main games I watched today I watched a bit of the Chelsea game, which was dead. Proper dead.
Snore fest,
which is weird because they've been playing good football.
Chelsea who?
Crystal Palace.
It was Chelsea Palace, yeah.
Wait, did you see that goal that they disallowed? Why did they disallow that goal? I know why they did, though. I know why they did.
Go on.
Because it wasn't nothing to do with him
being too close to the wall.
That's it. Because the new rule is you cannot stand a meter next to the wall.
Space invader
of the defending wall.
You can't be a space invader.
Yeah, he brought it back. Just when I thought I was out, he brought it all the way back.
Well done.
The space invader. Yeah, you can't be next to the wall. You can't be a meter next to the wall as an attacker next to the defending wall, and that's what it happened, and that is why it was disallowed. It wasn't nothing to do with the barge because it's a man's game. And all of that.
So wait, so now is Eze going to Tottenham then? Because I mean, it looks like it's leaning that way now.
That's what they're saying.
If Tottenham get Eze and Silvino, that is good business.
I mean, it'd be weird though, because he was really kind of talking like he wanted to come home to Arsenal and this, that, and the other. And plus, we were acting like we were definitely going to go in for him.
Yeah, what happened?
And then all of a sudden, it was like, oh, Tottenham are buying him now. That's kind of a weird one for him to go to Tottenham. He must obviously want to get booed every time we play because that's all that's going to happen. You can't leave Arsenal, say you want to come back to Arsenal and then go to Tottenham. That's a matter.
I think all the talk just went quiet.
I heard it's got something to do with the World Cup year. Yeah, he wants to secure his space in the England team, and by going to Tottenham, he could do that because he will get a game exposure every single week. But by going to Arsenal, he might not get a game every single week. And
I don't know, because
in that window. I don't know.
All right, yeah, because he'll be competing with Odegaard. So in that respect, yeah. But then Odegaard has not been playing well for the last season. So I don't know if he wouldn't get a game every week. I think he would definitely get on the pitch. We won't get 90 minutes.
He doesn't play the same position, though.
But that's the only position I think he'll play him in. I would rather him playing where Martinelli sits, but
because he plays from
I want Martinelli out, but yeah, Arteta's got a sweet spot for Martinelli because the guy's been awful for me, and I just even today I was like, how is this guy still playing for Arsenal? Like top level, other than the fact that he can go back, he's very great at going back. He can defend well. He runs down that flank. But like,
did you see the bicycle kick he tried to do,
bro?
What was he thinking?
I literally had to tell my daughter, "Don't look at that." I had to say to her, "Don't look at that." It was embarrassing because she was confused. She didn't understand what the hell he just tried to do. I was like, "Don't look at that." So after we just see what Richarlison's done in Tottenham, I was like, that I can't even say that's what he was trying to do. Just don't look at that. Right. He messed up.
Can I just say, did anyone see the Tottenham game?
Yeah, I saw the highlights.
Right. I saw that guy they've got up front. The new guy with the highlights. He reminds me of Fernando Torres, you know. The way he was just running the game.
The Tottenham.
No, Liverpool.
Oh, the Liverpool. Yeah.
Liverpool.
You said Tottenham first. Yeah.
Oh, did I? Me. Sorry, I'm sorry. I meant the Liverpool guy.
Yeah.
He's sick, bro. He reminded me of Fernando Torres.
Ekitike,
yes. Right,
he reminded me kind of like a when they had Dirk Kuyt, like a totally different player, but the way he would just drop in, link up with the play, like do these little flicks around the corner. Yeah, that guy's a baller.
And City as well, though. City would look.
Oh yeah, I was going to say that. Yeah, player of the weekend, number 4 for City. The new guy.
Badding it up. He was badding it
De Bruyne. Who's De Bruyne? They don't need De Bruyne when they got this guy.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, he's coming for De Bruyne.
Yeah,
he is sick, man.
He's everything he was doing yesterday was on point. Yeah, was on point. What was his name? I can't even remember his name now.
Reinders.
Yeah,
even his goal. His goal was just smooth, man.
Yeah.
Too smooth, though. Too smooth.
Did he not set up 2 goals as well? He did 2 assists, right?
He set up 2 assists, but his goal was he just played. He passed it into the net, but it wasn't even like he was close to the net. It was just like outside. He was nearly outside the box. I was like, nah, this guy's going to be a problem.
For me, City's got the best team in this league.
Yeah, you say that, but I still don't think they'll beat us. I think Arteta's got Pep's number now.
Their business is ridiculous.
I think we got their number now.
I think it depends on if Liverpool get Isaac, then it's them. Like the way, because with Liverpool, it's not even just the Ekitike, but the Verts as well. Both of them. Crazy.
But then don't forget Mo Salah. I don't know why people always forget Mo Salah.
Did you see his goal?
He's the game changer, bruv. He's literally the game changer. Because if they're not winning, Mo Salah will score like every single time. Like to me,
you know what?
To me, if we had that guy, and any team, not me, I'm just saying, if any team has Mo Salah, you've got confidence that you can come back and win that game because the guy. I personally don't understand why he's not spoken about in this country as if he's literally one of the best players in the world. Like he is one of the best players in the world.
But it's games like that.
Let me tell you about one of his records.
There's no other player in the Premier League that I fear more than Mo Salah.
Listen, he's the only. Well, he holds the record for scoring 10 times consecutively.
Before the Premier League's even started.
Game of the Premiership.
Which is crazy.
Every single time the Premiership starts, that brother's scoring. He's on the score.
Do you think it's the eye test, though? Sometimes people look good and they're like, oh, yeah, it's a baller. Look at the way he plays. But people just like stat padding. They can just get like loads of goals, but they don't look good.
No, he does look good though to me.
No, he did. No, on Friday he did not look good, bro.
You're kidding
me, bro. He played 90 minutes and did nothing, and then in the last 5 minutes he bagged the goal.
Yeah, but I don't care about that. That sometimes that happens.
Do you think he would get more props, if his name was David Johnson, other than Mohamed Salah?
You're saying because he's African.
I'm just. No, it's a Mohamed Salah, David Johnson.
No, David
or David.
I'm telling you, it's it because I don't actually understand it. For me personally, I would actually go as far as saying he's the best player in the Premier League. Period. Did you watch? I don't even think it's questionable. Especially after last season, I don't even think it's questionable whether he's the best player. But they don't talk about this guy as if they're talking about a Lionel Messi or something like that. But he's literally in the Premier League, to me, week in, week out. I don't remember a week where he doesn't score. To me, if I'm a manager, what do I want? I want my players to score goals so I can win games. He single-handedly did that for Liverpool last season. So, and he's going to do it again this season. Because you see when they're new players, right, stop scoring in that little period just after Christmas, right? He's not going to stop scoring. He's going to be that guy that makes the difference in those games. When they're 1-0 down, he's going to make sure they go back to 2-1. Guaranteed.
I think that's what makes him a top forward. I don't think he's a top player. Think, yeah.
Because wait a minute. If he's not scoring, what is he doing? He's assisting.
That's what I'm saying. No, but in that game, in that game on Friday, he did nothing. He didn't assist. He did nothing for the whole game. And then they were already winning, and he just went, "Okay, I'll get my goal now."
No, but people say this about Messi now, right? They go to America, they watch him play. Have you not seen these people on YouTube where they're like, the guy just walks around in the field. Why have I paid all this money? And then he still bags 2 goals, right? Because sometimes you get to a point in your career. He's matured now. Don't forget, Mo Salah's not a young boy. He's a mature player. He understands the game. If it ain't coming to him, he ain't coming to him.
But it was coming to him.
No, but when it comes to him, well, look at Saka today, right? I love Saka, right? He's my player. But at the end of the day, what did he do today? Nothing. But what I'm saying is, if you put Mo Salah in that same game today with Man United and Arsenal, Mo Salah still would have bagged the goal today. That's what I'm saying. He still would have bagged his goal today. Saka did not back his goal.
The thing about Salah, he's one of those guys that he scores in the big games, but he also scores in those games where Liverpool don't play that well.
Exactly.
He scores all the time. He scores
all the time. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's a top forward. He's a top forward. He ain't a top player for me.
You're mad.
I never watch him. And
hold on, how can the top forward not be a top player? Because I don't get it.
Because he's a good goal scorer, but his overall play, I'd never watch a dribble. I never watch him pass. And I feel like
let me just say this then. If you were to rank him in his position in the world, where would you place him? Is he not in your top 5?
Right now?
Who plays in that position better than him? Who plays in that position?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at right wing. In the world, is he not in your top 5 in that position?
Yeah, maybe
you're building a team on FIFA tomorrow. You're building a team on FIFA tomorrow.
Maybe he is in my top 5. Yeah, but
then he's got to be one of the best players in the world.
No, what I'm trying to say is he's not a player that I ever watch, and I feel like if I was a kid, that's what I would want to play like.
I think you're wrong.
I understand what he's saying. I understand what he's saying, bro.
I don't understand.
He's not good to look at, bro. When he's playing,
he doesn't have all the razzmatazz of some players, right? But in terms of
razzmatazz,
no. But what I'm saying,
but like if you had a player like
consistency,
all right. You see when they were playing in the same league,
consistent than that dude.
Not arguing that.
So when Hazard and Mo Salah were playing in the same league, I guarantee you 9 out of 10 people were saying I'd rather play like Hazard than they would Mo Salah.
Okay, I understand what you're saying there. And yeah, I would rather look at Thierry Henry than I would in terms of Mo Salah. But in terms of winning games, which is what Premier League is about, consistently every week, he's on the score sheet, bruv. Like, and that's what gets you trophies. The reason why they won last season.
Let me put this to bed.
I don't even think Liverpool were miles ahead of
Let me put this to bed.
Yeah, go ahead, Sheg. Go ahead.
So, so this is the question I'm going to ask you. Yeah, not you, Seb. Yeah, Rory. This is the question I'm going to ask you.
Yeah.
So, who would you replace Mo Salah with
in today's market?
Yeah, that's a good question. I like that one.
Who would you replace him with? What player would you put Mo Salah on the bench for?
He plays in Barcelona.
And keep in mind, they're talking about Saka going to Man City or Liverpool, right? And I'm telling you now, I'm a 100% Saka fan. I would sub Saka for Mo Salah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, because even the people in.
Well, you're talking about what about the guy? What's his name? Doué? Is it Doué?
PSG.
PSG guy. The new guy.
Would you put him in first, sir? Yeah, or Lamar?
Maybe.
Lamar.
Yeah.
Okay, Lamar, you might have gone a bit too far with Lamar. But
what I'm saying, these are the sort of names that you have to talk about.
So that means he's a world-class player. Yeah, that means.
I'm not saying he's not world-class. I'm not saying he's world-class.
Okay.
So you're saying he's not a top player, though?
I didn't say he's not world-class. I said he's a great forward. There ain't much more to his game.
I think you find it hard to find anyone better than him. That's what I'm saying.
There's nothing more to his game than
scoring lots of goals.
What more does he need? Rory?
I would say. So again, I'm picking other players that are not Arsenal players purposely, right? So I said Hazard. I would say Mahrez from Man City. These are wide players that I feel
don't play for Man City.
No, when they played in the league, they were head and shoulders above Mo Salah in terms of the eye test. What I'm seeing him do on the pitch.
So was Pele.
See what Sebastian's talking about.
Pele played. He was better than Mo Salah. Yeah. When Zinedine
so was Maradona.
do you know what I mean? He was better. Yeah, put Maradona there. Come on, bro. We're talking about
so was Messi.
Now.
Yeah, but the right. We're also talking about right wing. Right wings. Like, yeah.
And I'm also talking about right now. And right now, I don't think there's a better player.
Don't forget how long he's been doing it for.
Yeah.
Look at the players he's played with in that Liverpool team. Look at the superstars
I think it's on this.
Played with.
It's a weird one because I feel like not only Rory thinks this, but I hear it from all the pundits as well. And this is why I'm always confused because I'm like watching these pundit shows and they're talking, and these are professional football players, and they still say the same thing. Like they say what Rory says. Like they don't see him as this guy that's so deadly. Whereas when I'm playing against Liverpool, when my team's against Liverpool, and he's the only guy that I'm thinking, well, he's gonna bag a goal. If we're 1-0 up, I'm not happy because I know he's still got to score his goal. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, until they substitute him, then you can breathe a sigh of relief.
That's what I'm saying because you know he's going to score.
But has he ever won the Ballon d'Or?
Has he ever won the Ballon d'Or?
He's never won it. But I'm not saying that. I know he's a top player, right? All I'm saying is if I could pick any player to beat in a football pitch, it would never be him. It would never be him. And
that's crazy. That's actually all right. We're gonna have to move on from that. We're gonna have to agree to disagree because that is probably one of the most craziest statements I've ever heard.
Capital D.
I get it.
Capital D, mate. Come on.
So 2 agree, 2 disagree. All right, moving on to combat sports. So we watched. I watched anyway. The UFC. Who watched it? The UFC.
I just watched the highlights.
I did.
Okay. Before we get to the undercard, I just want to say, Sheg, you were wrong about Duplessis. I told you were going to be wrong about Duplessis. The guy got smothered like nothing. I mean, did he?
What's his name? The pussy.
He might have been after that match.
Oh, come on, bro.
After that match.
Listen,
what do you mean? Come on.
No. Listen. Let me tell you. If you watch the other episode, yeah, I'll tell you exactly what I said. I said, yeah. I said I backed.
You said if it goes the distance, he's definitely going to win. I remember you saying that.
I did say that.
It went the distance. He didn't win. In fact, he didn't win any rounds of any fight of any moment.
We're not talking about Arsenal. So can I have get a word in edgeways?
Go on. I'll let you speak. We're not
talking about Arsenal. Yeah. Listen, I was shocked as anybody. I felt sorry for Duplessis. Yeah? Remember we did that episode about the ragdoll cat.
Yeah.
He made him look like a ragdoll, man. He ragdolled him everywhere, mate. I felt sorry for him, mate. I really did. And he tried, and after every round, yeah, Duplessis got up like, yeah, that didn't hurt. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I feel great. No, he went back into the next round. Same thing. Man just ragdolled him, held him down, put him. How many times did he put him in the crucifix?
I know. That's what I said to my brother earlier. I said.
I think it's like 12 times.
He literally put him in the crucifix every single round.
Yeah,
it was. Bro, I've never seen anyone go in the crucifix every single round and get punched in the face every single round. It was ridiculous. It was almost like it was like your little cousin, who you're 6 or 7 years older, challenging you to a fight. It was crazy. Like when you're a teenager and they're like 9 years old or something. It was bizarre because, and in a way, I didn't expect anything different because, as I said in the last podcast, I classed him as Duplessis as, I was surprised that he was the champion, but I was willing, if he had won this fight, like I said in the last podcast, I was willing to give him his props because I felt like this was the ultimate challenge. Because to me, you're not beating this guy in the same way he beat the other guys. This guy is like Habib. He's going to smother you. He's going to suffocate you. He's going to stop you from doing everything.
You're talking like a man with hindsight. You wasn't talking like this last week.
I said it last week.
You're talking like a man. No.
Watch the
You're
episode.
talking like a man with hindsight. Listen, you
put your money on Duplessis.
I told you he went 5 rounds with Gilbert Burns, yeah. But what I forgot to remember was that he went 3 rounds with Usman. Usman, the ex-champion.
Yeah.
Now, the first round against Usman, he had him 10-8 rounds. He had him up like he had my man yesterday, he had Duplessis up. He just had him up on the ground, smothered him. But the next 2 rounds with Usman had him up on the feet, couldn't take him down. That is where I thought, he's got cracks in him. That's where I thought Duplessis would be able to do the same thing that Usman did, but he couldn't.
So what was
he got Usman down? Usman stood back up.
Unfortunately, it was. I want to see him fight Usman. I want to see him fight Usman. That is the only one that can beat that guy, that Hamzat, because Usman. No, I'm serious. Usman had like a couple of days' notice. It was one of them ones. He wasn't even in training, and he had like less than 10 days' notice to fight that animal. And he did that well. So he has to fight. He has to fight someone.
5-round fight with a full camp. 8 weeks full camp, and then you're going to see something else. Unless that Hamzat has just improved. Because he looks unbeatable yesterday.
But what's his striking game like?
He's not striking. He ain't striking anything.
He punched him in his face. He did. He punched him. He kicked him. He elbowed him. He done everything.
That's not his game, though. His game is to literally grab you, take you down, suffocate you.
Double leg takedown.
He's a wrestler. That's his speciality.
Yeah, you've got to be an ultimate wrestler on your game in order to defend that. If you can defend,
if you don't know how to wrestle, you're dead, bro.
Yeah, if you can defend the takedown, then you stand a chance because then you can strike him. Because I actually think his striking will probably be weaker than his wrestling. But you've got to be able to first defend that takedown because he's not got... Dude, every 20 seconds into every round, you're on the ground basically crying because he's already all over you. He's smothering you.
Do you know how
he's suffocating you? Even Duplessis said at the end of the match, he said, it's not that he's just got you. It's like a blanket, and it's like he knows. This is what Duplessis said. Remember, after the match, he said it's like a blanket, and that blanket knows every move that you're trying to do. So everything you're trying to do to get out of this, he's already moved into that next position to stop you from getting out of it. And that was it for 25 minutes, dude. That was it. He had one moment in the 5th round, because that was the weird thing, like Sheikh said earlier. The weird thing was every time Duplessis went back to the corner, it was almost like I felt like, okay, maybe they got like a tactic because he kept saying, all right, cool. Yeah, now we're going to do the thing. Like it was almost like they planned to wear this guy out And then in the 5th round, he was going to then unleash his attack because he would be so tired of trying to wear me down for 5 rounds that providing I can get through the 5 rounds, then I would then start hurting him, blah, blah, blah. And to some due, he tried to do a thing in the 5th round.
He did.
He tried to do a thing.
But you know what made me laugh, Seb? What made me laugh was that, like, just before they went into the 5th round, the 5th and final round, he was there, his face all battered and bruised where he'd been getting pummeled. And this is him. He's like, okay, I've got to knock him out. Yeah, okay,
I'll knock him out.
I can do it. I got this. Okay, you got nothing, bro. You have got nothing. Because the guy, and then what happened? Ding, ding. He went out. The man just took him down.
20 seconds later, he's back on the exact same position. It was one of them frustrating things. But
that's demoralizing, though. Those kind of matches. If you're that dude that's just stuck underneath, or just
for 25 minutes, dude. Yeah,
no matter what you try,
no answer.
But no, the best matches on the card were the British black guys that represented England and did very well.
Michael Venom Page
and
I like him.
Who's the Manchester guy? I can't remember his name now.
Leone? Is it Leone?
I think it's Leone. Yeah, you're right there. I think so. I should know his name.
The elbow
was crushing. So both of their fights were unbelievable, representing the UK. It's nice to have UK fighters on the card doing their thing, representing and holding up against the Americans. So yeah, it was a good card. It was definitely a good card. I haven't gone back and watched the prelims yet. I just watched the main card. So I do need to go back and watch. Was there any good fights in prelims? I know you watch the prelims usually, don't you, Sheg? Was there anything that stood out in the prelims?
Do you know what? I was in and out of the prelims because I was at dinner last night. So by the time I got home, I kind of got home and the prelims had started, but then I wanted to catch up with the match of the day. And then so I caught the prelims a bit later, and then I had a little snooze and I woke up. So I couldn't really tell you
had a little snooze.
I saw one and I thought, when you look at 2 dudes and you think, nah, this dude's got to beat this dude, you know what I mean? And he did, yeah. There was a couple of good ones. It weren't a bad card. Okay. I didn't see apart from the females, you know what I mean? Or even that,
I didn't see the female match. Was that the prelims?
Yeah.
Okay. But to be fair, the women's matches are not bad on UFC at all.
Some of them are.
I find them quite competitive, to be honest. I mean, Amanda Nunes and all those kind of girls.
No, you're talking elite. If you watch a shit one, mate, it's not good. It's like watching women's football. I mean, sorry, did I just say?
You can't say that. You can't say that.
I hear you. I don't watch women's football.
There's nothing wrong with women's football.
I didn't say there was. I just said that I don't watch it.
Yeah, I don't mind women's football.
You know what? When women's football comes on, this is what I do. I'll show you.
You're a joker.